Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of More Than Able podcast. I'm Margie, and I'm here today with one of my great friends, Corinthia, who created the All for Vets Foundation. Welcome to the show, Corinthia.
Thank you for having me.
I like to start my episodes off with a game of Would You Rather. Are you up for it?
Oh, okay. I'm up for it.
Okay, so first question. Would you rather give up your phone or wear Crocs the rest of your life?
Oh, man. Give up my phone or wear Crocs for the rest of my life? I guess I'd have to oh, man, that's a tough one. I guess I'd have to be wearing Crocs. I mean, I would just have to rock them and make them a thing.
See, I would do the same. We need our phones.
Yeah. I mean, I would just, I'd make them my own. I'd have to rock them out for the rest of my life.
Okay. Second, would you rather question? Would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall?
3 feet or 8 feet?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go with the 3 foot because I'm pretty tall as it is, so I'd kind of want to experience the other side of it.
See, that's awesome. I would be the opposite. I would want to be 8 feet tall because I'm short already, as you know.
Yeah, I want to try it out on the other side, see how it is.
That was fun.
Let's
learn about All for Vets Foundation.
All right.
So, what is the All for Vets Foundation and what inspired you to create it?
So All for Vets Foundation is a nonprofit that assists military veterans, and we assist them we focus solely on mental health. And what inspired me was I've just seen so many personal, close friends and loved ones just devastatingly affected by post-traumatic stress and what the effects it causes on the family, on friends, on their life, on their, just on everything that they do, from work to relationships to just recreational stuff for fun. And I've just seen what a negative impact that can have. And so that kind of is what I saw a real need for mental health being pushed to the back burner. So that's why I thought, there's got to be a way that we can help these veterans.
That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing. So do you have a team that runs the foundation with you, or is it just you?
I do have a board. So myself, and then I have my treasurer and my secretary, and then we have another board member that we've added. And then we have 2 veteran advisors that are on the board.
Wow. So cool. So what services does the All for Vets Foundation provide?
So what we offer is a year of free counseling for the veteran and his spouse or partner, and if they have any children involved. We strongly believe that this journey of mental health could not be accomplished on your own, and without the support of your spouse or partner, you just can't really get the goals that it's harder to accomplish those goals. So we offer, they can go, we pay for 12 months, and they can go up to once a week for 12 months. And like I said, it's for their spouse and partner as well. Because if they are in a situation that they are triggered in any sort of way, it's really important that their spouse or partner knows how to respond. So that's why we put such value on it being, we want to save the marriage as well, also with the veteran, helping the veteran.
I love that.
Yeah.
So cool. I know, being your friend and have been following this journey with you, veterans that the foundation supports get to be honored at Twins baseball games. Can you share a little more about that?
Of course. So the Minnesota Twins is one of our sponsors. They are very big into veteran appreciation, and they ask us to provide a veteran for all of their spring training home games. They give them free tickets to the game, and it really gives our veterans a day to enjoy a baseball game, getting honored on the field. They usually can bring their spouse and any children, and bring their family to come out, and just kind of gives them a day to enjoy themselves and be honored, allowing us the privilege of honoring them on the field.
Wow. That's one of my favorite parts of the Twins game, to be honest. I love, because my grandfather was in the Navy, and I've had other family members in the military and in the Navy. And so it's always cool to see the soldiers and the veterans just getting recognized for the hard work and the dedication that they have to our country at America's pastime, one of America's pastimes.
I agree. It's also one of my favorite parts of the game. It's always my favorite part is after they've been honored on the field. I wait for it every time when I'm walking them off the field and we go back into the stadium and we're walking through the crowd. There's never not a time that an applause doesn't break out as they're walking through the crowd going back to their seats, and people are just shouting out, thank you for your service. And it is my favorite part of my favorite part. So I love when they, and each veteran, just has their own unique story and all that kind of stuff. But being able to walk them back through the crowd and hearing everybody else's reaction, and it just makes me proud that that we get to honor them and thank them, and give them back what they gave to us.
Oh, great. Can you share a story of the impact that the All for Vets Foundation has had on a veteran? And you don't have to name names, of course, but.
So yes, I have a couple of quotes here from a couple of our recipients that they shared with me.
Okay.
So yes, all of our veterans do remain anonymous. Mm-hmm. It's up to them if they want to share their story, but as far as us, we keep them anonymous.
Right.
So we kind of just refer to them as, through the alphabet. So we have veteran Alpha. So these are the two that I'm sharing. Okay. So veteran Alpha, his quote that he gave me was, "I can't even truly express what an eye-opener this was for me. I want you to know how much this means to me, and I am so thankful." And that was after his very first kind of a session in the program. And he just he went on to just share that it has just had such a positive impact, and he in his life, and that's our mission, is to give them a better quality of life so that he can not struggle so much with it. So that was veteran Alpha. This is veteran Bravo. For me, it was like Groundhog's Day, doing the same thing day in and day out and expecting a different result. Something has to change, and if this is what it takes for me to be happy, then I'm all for it. And that was what he shared with us when he made the decision to join the program. And he is, he's expressed that he's seen a lot of positive growth in his personal relationships and how he handles things and how he processes things. And just, he says he sleeps better at night. He's not up as much at night. So those are very, and just awesome to hear that it's having such a positive impact on them.
Well, and how great for you that you get to be a witness to this as well.
Yes, yeah, it's that is the best part of it, is hearing the positive interaction they have with it.
Well, thank you for sharing, and next time you talk to them, please tell them thank you for their service and for being open to sharing with
I will.
as well. How has this job impacted your family?
It's had a very wonderful impact on my family from, the initial financial kind of startup. I had a lot of family members that contributed to that. It allows my family, because I come from a big military family. We cover almost all the branches. So it gives my family the opportunity to volunteer in a cause that we all believe so strongly in. And so we all recognize how important mental health is. And then my son and I get to do events together because he's our foundation mascot. So that's been really fun for him. And so he is Blaze the Eagle. And so he gets to make an appearance at all of our events and really gets to have that a different kind of job that he gets to do and have fun as a mascot, and then he gets to see the impact that this foundation has on the people that we're working with.
Oh my gosh. And I know your son very well, and I've watched him grow up into this amazing, this is going to make me sound so old, young man. And so how great for you as a mom, though, to kind of see your son in like a whole different capacity, like wanting to be a mascot and just make people smile.
Yeah, it's that part's been a lot of fun, and it's always a really sweet moment when I see him like recognize a veteran, whether it be if they have a identifiable hat on or something, and he thanks them for their service. And maybe most 15-year-olds maybe wouldn't notice that, but it always melts my heart that he actually now he's aware of it, he notices it, and like will go up and thank them for their service. And so that's a sweet moment for me.
Great. So, what advice do you have for veterans who may be struggling and don't know about All for Vets Foundation?
So my advice for veterans would be not to be fearful of the process. Don't be scared of the process. The journey to find the right counselor is a very specific journey, and to find someone who's knowledgeable and trained in military traumas, which I feel, we've taken that part for them. We've done that part for them. And so when you're going through that process, it's not about reliving all of the awful things that may have happened to you. It's about gaining the proper tools to sort through it all. And that's really what it is. I think a lot of the stigma is, I'm going to have to relive all the horrible things that I don't want to talk about. And it's really not that. So my advice to them is to not be scared of the process and, take the tools that they're giving you to help you sort through this so that you can give yourself that better quality of life.
They're not alone. They haven't been alone for the whole time. They've got their brothers in arms, but then they've also got their families and friends and loved ones back home who are just loving on them and praying for them.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
absolutely
wonderful. So can people volunteer or donate to the All for Vets Foundation? And if so, how?
Absolutely. Without volunteers and donations, we can't help. We can't help veterans. So yes, people can volunteer. They can go on our website, which is allforvets.org, and it's ALLFORVETS.org. And they can sign up to be a volunteer. They can make a donation. Every bit helps getting these veterans the free counseling. So yes, they can absolutely do that. And that's what we do our fundraisers for, because we are strictly, donation based.
I love it. I'm going to have to get to an event or a fundraiser, maybe help out in some way.
Yes, we need you. We need you there.
All right. Well, I will definitely do it. So I like to ask my guests this, in spirit of more than able, what does the term more than able mean to you, Corinthia?
I think more than able would mean to me that you are breaking past any limits that anybody would attempt to put on you, and kind of just believing in your own strengths. I think we are all naturally very hard on ourselves, and just to, go easy on yourself, believe in your own strengths, and not limit yourself to other people's limits of you.
Well said, my friend. Well said. So, before I let you go, is there anything else you'd like the listeners to know?
Yes, if they have a loved one, if they know a veteran that is in need, that would want to be a part of our program, they can also go on our website and nominate a veteran, or the veteran can sign up himself or herself. So yes, if we want to help as many veterans as we can. Even though our counselor is based out of Bonita Springs, Florida, he also will do things, via Zoom, or do it virtually, so he can meet with them that way. Just if they know anybody that needs help, we wanna help.
That's great. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Corinthia, for coming on the show and taking time out of your busy schedule to come on the show. Like she said, you can find out more information on the All for Vets Foundation at All for Vets, VETS Foundation.com. And tune in next time to find out who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. And just remember, you are more than able. Thanks, Corinthia.
Thank you so much.